youths in Africa, especially Ghana. Monoculture alongside Nakeeba.
You can grow to be all that you can be. Beyond the skies, there's no limit. You were meant to be until eternity. Shine your light, don't ever dim it. You can grow to be all that you can be. Beyond the skies, there's no limit. You were meant to be until eternity. Shine your light, don't ever dim it.
We did enough to help the youth to really want to learn. You won't achieve the things in life you surely didn't earn. Awareness of your heritage is mainly my concern. Somewhere, I don't know where, but Jah will soon return. The quest of knowledge and understanding is what the people yearn. But I tell you right now, say that a Babylon a burn. So tell your crowd of people how them I go even learn. Say set a revenue for teach me people how to earn.
Yeah, sky is your limit. What you starving at? Sky is your limit. What are you starving at? You can grow to be all that you can be. Beyond the skies, there's no limit. You were meant to be until eternity. Shine your light, don't ever dim it. You can grow to be all that you can be. Beyond the skies, there's no limit. You were meant to be until eternity. Shine your light, don't ever dim it.
Woo! Oh my goodness. Family, it's your brother King Simon, aka Simon Templar, from back in the design. A lot of words, man. Oh, we got a special guest coming up, two special guests coming up. Dear greatness to me, and those that are on my channel for the first time, you know I love to bring greatness. And this channel is called King Simon Presents Only Quality People. And y'all know I usually have that background. This is the background I usually have. But I decided to put the album cover behind me. And as they come on, you'll probably start seeing a lot of that. But King Simon Presents Only Quality People, because that's what I'm about. Quality people from all genres of life, all steps and walks of life. And the great two beautiful sisters that I'm bringing at 11 o'clock. Y'all know 11 is that, in the science of numbers, 11 is that vortex, is that opening, is that spiritual alignment. You know, people like to see 11, 11 and all that kind of stuff. Believe me, when I break down those numbers, that's what we do. But without any further ado, I got to bring on, y'all don't know how much the mother of this sister means to me and that whole family, because when I was a reggae dancehall artist, Sister Carol brought me on the stage at the 12 Tribe dance in '89 and at Tilden Ballroom, because my song Black and White Story was making its run, thanks to the late great Clive Hudson, and also the producer of that song, the original producer of that song, Ja Life, and Philip Smart, the sound engineer, and Sting International. So this woman on with her daughter with this new album out called Beyond the Skies. You just heard part of it. I know the algorithms of YouTube is going to strike me because of a license, but I am so honored to have on my platform for the first time. It's not like I had Sister Carol on my show back in the day on radio when I was working at SOBs in different places, but her daughter, and this time bringing these two together is because Sister Carol is one of our icons and our legends in the business. Not only is Sister Carol Grammy nominated reggae legend, actress, and certified educator, selector for the Cinderella Black Sound System. And of course, I'm going to show you all the links on how to book and all that kind of stuff. But her daughter is an Alchemy and Liberation at the same damn time, like she said on her Instagram. She's a musician, educator, and host of I think it's Wu Tang Radio. And I'll give you share all of that. That's all going to be in the chat. But this is about their album release. And let me welcome on my platform together, mother and daughter. Let's welcome the one and the only Mama, Sister Carol and Nakeeba in the building. What's up? What's up? What's up, family? All you do? All you do? All you do?
Greetings, 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 Brother Simon.
Oh, man.
Queen Simon.
Greetings.
Oh, I am so elated, Mother. I'm so elated to see both of y'all here with me, man, because like I said, I expressed, and tears coming to my eyes, of course. I remember how you supported me throughout my days. I remember how you supported me throughout the days, and to see you and your sister come, your daughter, y'all look like sisters anyway. See y'all sister, the daughter coming with y'all and making it happen.
It's unbelievable, but it's a great feeling,
Yes.
You're talking, you took me way back in the 80s.
Yes, man.
Thinking, wow, we're really a long way,
Sure.
Yes, we definitely. I wrote about it in my book, and I shared that with you at Coney Island one time. I think I gave y'all the book, and the book "No Promotion is Bad Promotion" at Coney Island at the ancestral thing, and it's an honor, it's honor, and Nakeeba, it's an honor to see you as usual. Y'all remember when you was younger, girl, when you little peoples.
Great to see you. It's great to see you. It's great to be in community with you. It's great to be talking about our new album, this history, and so much positive energy and synergy around. Like sustained community, right? Like community always stays the same, but your vision and your mission evolves. So it's important for us to just, stay in community and continuum. So give thanks for the connection and the platform for sure.
I didn't even know if I had your numbers anymore. When I called the numbers, Dino answered. I said, "What, Ross Dino?" Dino.
Same thing, same time.
As they say, it takes a village to raise a child,
Yes.
So I'm delighted to bring the child that you all helped me to raise to the forefront right now, giving you her musical side of it.
Yes.
Nakeeba Amaniyea.
And let's take it back a little bit before Sister Carol. You have been one of the voices of our sisters, our empresses in this struggle, and not even a struggle to the point that it's bad. It's just a struggle to keep the integrity of music from out of the Caribbean, like the small island of Gibraltar, Jamaica, where my parents are from. I'm born here, but my parents are from Jamaica, and I was raised back and forth between there and Canada and here. But to see I remember I have your first album. I remember from when you first put it out, and I lost all of that in storage recently. I'm like, I lost all my albums, Bob Marley, everything. And I said, man, but to see the change from those times to now, before I go to your daughter, what do you feel was the necessary work that women had to do in the reggae and dancehall fraternity back in the day to make it applicable for this day and time now that people still respect and show you love? Please.
Well, you can't leave out things like self-love.
Yes.
Self-respect.
Yeah.
Self-esteem.
Yes.
Having that determination.
Yes.
And that commitment to fulfill what you're feeling, what you're exploring, what you're trying, what you're testing.
Yes.
Just keep it real with yourself. Yeah. If you can't keep it real with yourself, then you can't keep it real with anybody.
Yes. That's right.
So, those are a few attributes that I can see well, and those have kept me in line over the years. I must say 44 years to be exact.
Yes. and Nakeeba, you've been raised well. You wasn't dragged up, you was raised. You've been raised well by two of the most formidable couples, because it took mother and father to do what they did, because I've watched that and I was always enamored by that and respect that Dino always had the back of his wife, always at every show, wherever I seen him, he did it.
All of it.
And to have that, being raised amongst that, how did you feel as a child? And then knowing, finally really knowing, because sometimes when we're little children, we don't really know the depth of what our parents did and what they're still doing. What is that like for you, Nakeeba? Let me show your stuff too. Go ahead.
Yeah, that I think that is a very astute and accurate way to put it. Like, you don't really know. You don't really know until you grow and you go and you really see the value of the things that are around you. As with everything else, like, until it's kind of removed from you or absent from you, you don't really understand. Or when you are in spaces where you see that it may not have been that way, or someone may not have had access, like, to have the spiritual, the personal connection that I have to my parents, and to know and see who they are in the world, definitely created formidable resistance in me, in order for me to really be able to see and walk strongly and solidified in my purpose. Mommy created the blueprint for me to just kind of step into and extend, through legacy. And everything from us both being educators to us both being musicians, like, and these are things that, you kind of take for granted when you're younger and you don't really understand the importance of alignment and symmetry. And so for me, it's just been amazing. And as far as my father goes, like, it's highly understated. My father's my best friend.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and my biggest advocate, my biggest and strongest cheerleader. I mean, from spelling bees, games, like, there, and also critical analysis, allowing for me to really take accountability for how I step into spaces and what I do and don't do, and just how to improve and be better. So our whole family has him as our steady, and it's extremely understated, but he is our rock. He is our advocate. He is our anchor, and he for sure created a sense of work ethic in us that is undoubtedly like to maximum extent. And it's important that people hear that that we are products of that union and that commitment to family and the bond.
Man, of course you're bringing tears to my eyes because I know y'all since you was young.
That's my guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't play about
the engine.
About them.
He's the engine behind the corporation, the business, the family. Everything goes without saying. I can say on his behalf.
Yeah.
We're very proud of Nakeeba.
He's amazing.
We're proud of all our children.
Yes.
And grandchildren.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
But being as we're promoting Beyond the Skies right now,
yes,
we're talking about Nakeeba, man.
Yeah.
Your family, I gotta forgive me of being emotional, because this is family.
Let it fly. We family.
It's okay. It's all right.
For present company.
That's good too, man. It's good.
Just see
where the ancestors are.
Real and authentic.
Let it flow.
In who we are and what we are and who we always been. And so give thanks for you even being open enough to show up in your authenticity,
Man, because I've watched, your mother and Dino for years, and always admired that. Me going through three divorces and I'm like always admiring that strength and that rock together, showing that the balance, even in the music business, can exist.
Yeah,
and it's rare.
Yeah,
I know Papa Morgan did it for Morgan Heritage. He maintained his thing, and in whatever lifestyle and how he had his lifestyle, and certain people that we probably don't hear about in the reggae fraternity, but because over the years, being grown up myself, listening to Mento, to ska, to Rocksteady, to all the things my father and them brought with them to America from Jamaica, and seeing them divorce and going through what they went through, seeing that in a business that has been promoting gun talk, sex, culture. It's been a whole cook-up of stuff that have prevented men and women to rise together in this business, from the Bob and his relations and all that kind of stuff. But seeing what your mother and father did, that is healing. And I think people should really share that type of ideal. And I think, man, you and Dino should write a book on relationship in the music business. I'm telling y'all, I'm really telling y'all really should write a book or do a documentary.
There will be so many books. There'll be so many books. There'll be so Brother Simon. But I can truly say, people see Sister Carol over the years and have always, commended me in, different aspects.
Yes.
But what I've always said and will continue to say is the engine behind the entire operation. As we're speaking to you right now, he's giving us directives. As we're speaking to you, he's not a man that likes to go on camera and knock himself in a video.
Yes. He's never been that way. He's always been on the background.
If he says no, it's a no.
It's a no.
Yes.
And if he says go, it's like yes.
Yeah.
And it's important people hear that, brother. Like it's important that people hear that Black parenting, the importance of fatherhood, the importance of being in a space where, not only are you showing up in your purpose, but the community relies on you to show up. And for me, growing up in proximity to that has been everything for just self-confidence, self-worth, expression, being confident in my own expression. It's a powerful thing to have proximity to, and it's unfortunate and very systemic that we don't see that as much as we should in our families. And we just want to, with this project, encourage the importance of building with family, because family, is the initial and original business structure. Like out of law and order and business comes from family. And so we think that with our offering in this music and our conversations that we're having with the music offers people a chance to kind of be reinvigorated around the idea of doing things together as a family, but also like be reminded of the ancestral wisdom and ancestral knowledge that we carry when we are able to bond as family through all the arts and all the ways that we document our existence and our storytelling.
And family, those that are just tuning in, I have a beautiful, beautiful mother and daughter team, and sister Carol, the Empress mother, Sister Carol, and her daughter, of course, another Empress mother in her own right, and Nakeeba. How you say the other name?
It's Nakeeba Amaniyea. So Amaniyea is my middle name. Yeah.
Amaniyea, yes. Yes. And what does let's go to the history of that name, those two names. Nakeeba, what does that mean, and what does Amaniyea mean?
So Nakeeba means leader.
Okay.
Represent. I mean, mommy could tell you, but she told me, and obviously,
exactly.
It's from Nakeeba, which is an Arabic name.
Yes.
And it means leader, sole representative, leader of the group.
Yes.
And Amaniyea was gifted to me by my mom in reverence to a friend of hers, Amaniyea Payne, who's a very well-known dancer.
Yeah.
And from my understanding, it means one who is lifted by the ancestors. So I combine them as the leader who's lifted by the ancestors.
Maybe you still have some people in the community that remember Sister Amaniyea Payne, our famous dancer from Brooklyn days in the early 80s, late 70s, So I remember at that time I said, if I have a girl baby, Amaniyea. Yes.
What troupe was she a part of back in those days? She was dancing for who? You remember?
Dancing for everybody. Mota Baruka, Bonnie Whaler,
right?
Everybody here in America. She was good friends with Sister Kofonia.
Yeah, Sister Kofonia is watching now, as a matter of fact. Big up to Sister Kofonia.
Elijah, and as a matter of fact, I met Amaniyea through Sister Kofonia.
Yes. Now I remember because we was at SOBs back in the day, right?
Yeah.
Yes, and
SOBs.
Yes, it was at SOBs back in the day when I used to. Yeah, so I know exactly. I know exactly now.
Okay, she live up to our name,
Yes.
Name's a sovereign thing. Like
yes,
it's called to you and you're called to it. And I give thanks for the vision and the foresight from my parents in a time where it wasn't chic to be African centered.
No, it wasn't.
It wasn't chic to wear locks and eat itas and do things a certain way and have a Pan-African mindset. But they were real and raw and true to that, and embedded that in our existence so much that it becomes who we are today.
Yeah, and you know, and I'm glad you said that, the Pan-African connection, and what is it, and realizing that we have a state in Africa, but we have a state all over the world, because we are the original melanated people of the world, the world. No doubt, before Europeans, like John Henry Clark used to say. You know, may he rest in peace. You know,
absolutely.
What, Sister Carol, why was it so important to keep the revolution in all of your songs, and it not even just of cultural revolution, you also kept love in the song too, of relationship? Why was that so important for you all these years, for 44 years, which is another master number? So why was that so important all these years? And were your mother and father like that also?
Not really, not my dad, but my mom was more like a revolutionary, strong in spirit, and bold, and always give us that confidence to stand strong and to believe in yourself and believe in what you're doing. But at this point in time, I can truly say it's like I was sent to do this, because sometimes I feel like me no want bother going further, the things still up the same way. So I said in one of my songs, there once was an industry.
Yes.
But now we only have the dust.
Right.
Amidst all the hype and the bull crap, we choose to stay conscious.
Yes.
So it's a commitment that we've made with ourselves and our ancestors, and it has nothing to do with fame, fortune, money, guys, whatever. It's just climbing on the shoulders of our ancestors. They've paved the way for us to operating on today, and hopefully I'm doing the same for the next generation.
You are.
You no, without a doubt, you are, my sister. And Nakeeba, what was it? Why was it so important, Nakeeba, to keep that going on? Because I heard the songs. I've been listening to all the songs on the channels there, and there was a thing about legacy that was said in one of the songs. Why is that so important to keep that legacy and pass it on to your children? Because you're a mother of children also. So please, why was that so important, especially in this new album, Beyond the Sky?
Yeah, I it's a thing where when once the seeds are planted, the tree will grow and grow strong. Yeah. And people go through their own iterations of their own understanding. And for me, walking in the legacy just became a part of my archetype, like how I show up in the world, whether it was implicitly or explicitly, direct or indirect. It just came to be. And then finding my voice as an artist, and coming from a very shy and background, I kind of always played the back, but when it became evident and obvious that I needed to step in a more vocal and artistic role in that, it was like clockwork. And I think integrity and good character, what I've observed from my parents, and being able to step firmly into that, knowing that whatever's happening, whatever's going on, I have that as my grounding and foundation. Super powerful. And so finding my own Pan-African identity, doing my own research, bringing things to my parents, look, this is what I've discovered. This is what I'm exploring. This is what I'm thinking about. Because, it's so much beautiful history with us as a people that it's important that we take the time to look back and explore and be intentional about how we sit in that in our own identities and pass it on.
Yeah.
So I'm gifted with the opportunity to step into the legacy.
Man, thank you, Linda Jenkins, for showing support to the channel. Thank you very much, family. Family, I got pinned to the top. They got a real meet and greet coming up. I just want to remind people, y'all got a meet and greet coming up. It's pinned to the top of the chat, so y'all can actually press, if you're in Brooklyn, New York, at my brother Marlon's place. Big up to Marlon over there on Utica Avenue. Ajama. And you gotta go support. They have a great. I got the link of not only their music to the music on Beyond the Skies music. If you want to purchase it, go stream it on all of your platforms. You want to also go to, if you're in Brooklyn, Utica Avenue is my stomping grounds all the time, every day, all day. Y'all got to go to this meet and greet with them and really talk to them and meet with them and show them some love, because this is, sometimes it's very rare to see this. And a lot of people don't realize how rare this is. And for y'all, the first time doing an album, I know you've made like little appearances before, but this time is a full album. You know what I'm saying? Why the title Beyond the Sky from both of you? Anybody could answer that if you want, you know.
Well, before me even get to Beyond the Sky,
Okay.
when you were talking to her about why is it so important for her to maintain certain things?
Okay.
We are strong believers in individual spirituality.
Yes.
But I was raised to embrace Rastafari. And through the tenets of Rastafari, I train my children from early out the same way, not forcing or pushing them to do anything.
Right.
And I think that's a very large reason and let's say now the purpose why they are the way they are.
Right.
Through the tenets of Rastafari.
Right.
So we are fast forward now when they say Beyond the Sky.
Yes.
Beyond the Skies is a song that was inspired by, I got the inspiration when I was in Ghana 2019, observing the youths on the streets in Ghana and see how much we're just so much just one people. Ghana, as I say, is an oversized Jamaica. You think you're in Jamaica.
Yes.
But it's just the one people, the one blood, the one everything. And just looking at the youths and saying, wow, I'd love to get a message to these youths to let them know that they're so powerful.
Yeah.
They're special beings that were sent to the earth to do things. Right. And they shouldn't make anything or anyone hinder them or stop them from becoming the highest heights and soar to the highest of the highest. Yeah. So when you look up and you see the sky, you know, say you can't go beyond the sky.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's right.
So that determination led to me start penning the song. And then I asked my daughter, Nakeeba.
Yes.
if she was interested to join me on the song. So she said yes. And it came out to what you're listening to now, Beyond the Sky, and it also became the title of the album because we were going around asking what you think we should do this and what, you know, unanimously.
Wally name. Bunch of queens, all kind of stuff.
Roots and branches,
all kind of
stems.
Enough things.
Yeah.
And the just said to me, Beyond the Sky. It encompasses everything that you all are presenting to the world. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna run that by mommy, and everybody say yes. I don't know if it was out of straight excitement or fatigue with the Wally name. Sure, it was like a unanimous yes, and it's real, and it felt right and feels right. So we stand behind, looking beyond even what you can see, beyond what you can envision for yourself. And stepping into that.
Spiritually speaking, too, although we are taking the terrestrial aspect of being here, celestial beings.
Yeah, man.
Yes.
We explore beyond the skies for years. So it's time to bring out some of these things to the people and remind them of who we are, where we're coming from. Because without that, you can't know where you're going to.
Right. You know, Sister Carol, what's so interesting? Going to you, my dear. You're born January 15th, according to online. You say the same iconic day of Martin Luther King Jr. So, and I'm going there for a reason, because you have kept the integrity of that mountaintop attitude so long in the reggae music, and have been a shining example for myself as a budding reggae artist at that time, the only reason I left is because I felt I got robbed. I'll be honest with you. And I reinvented myself and went on radio. So any producer that wanted to come, they had to come to me. We ain't doing all this, you know. But I just being honest. That's why I left it alone. And I still got songs in me, but I'm like, but now it's different. You can put it on stream. It's not. I don't have to be managed by anybody. I don't have to be produced by anybody this time. I can do it myself. But being born on an iconic birthday like that, born day, which that 15 in the study of numbers is the number of the healer, the creative healer, teacher, and one who adapts. Mm-hmm. When you found out you was born to save that Martin Luther King, what did you say to yourself? I mean, because I know you had to find out early in your life. So what was that?
When I was 9 years old, I was in the 3rd grade, going to school in Jamaica.
Right.
And we had a little radio system. I have to say radio, but before radio came, there was this little box called Rediffusion.
Yes.
And I remember clearly in 1968 when we heard over the Rediffusion box that civil rights activist was just shot and killed in America, Martin Luther King.
Right.
And somehow, some way, I just felt like there was a connection there that I can't explain.
Yeah.
But then, like 5-6 years later, coming to America, I went to a school on Empire Boulevard. I think it's Lefferts Junior Secondary.
Yeah.
I mean, Lefferts Junior High School.
It's right around that area. Yeah. Lefferts is right there. Right.
And there's a statue of Martin Luther King inside the school.
Yes.
And just standing and, reading and like, whoa, January 15th? Like me? The same connection that I felt when I was like 9 years old.
Right.
Came back to me at that time. And that's when I started to study, the history, what happened, what took place, the marches, Selma, the whole nine. And I've always said, he's 30 years older than I am. When I was 9, I heard this happen. I think he was 39.
Right.
Yeah. And like I said, that connection kept me wanting to study more about him and his life and his family. And somehow, I guess if you have the same numbers, we're going to do the same kind of things.
Yeah.
Right.
But Martin Luther King is very special to me. One of my dear ancestors, Yeah.
Wow.
You have to have a dream. You have to have a passion.
Yes.
You have to have desire. You have to have commitment, aspirations, and things like that to even make anything happen. So, who better to be likened unto, and are compared? Yeah. Yeah.
Sure.
Because you've always been, as Martin Luther King was very spiritual, and you've always been that. And I tell people all the time, when it comes to cycles and patterns and cycles, I tell people numbers don't lie. People lie to themselves. Numbers don't work behind the scenes. And I just encourage people to understand, if God created the book of numbers, or understand the book of numbers, you'll understand yourself even more in your connection to the divinity of the creator, And so when I seen that years ago that you were born, I said, no wonder that energy is so strong and profound in her wanting to save your people, but also be a high representation of womanhood, divine feminine, all these years.
Well, Brother Simon, let me tell you this.
Yes, ma'am.
This moment we're having right now is ordained.
Yes, it is.
You could not plan it. I couldn't plan it. No one could plan it. This was ordained. We are just fulfilling.
Yes.
Man and woman manifesting the moment here and now.
Exactly.
That's what I try to tell people all the time. Success doesn't mean money.
That's right.
Success doesn't mean fame. Success doesn't mean hype. Success doesn't mean all those other things that people think it means. Right. What you're telling me or saying to me or taking me through is that, like, yes, you're successful, because you do the things them. We are real success, tangible things. We don't make music to go on a chart. we make music to go in your bloodstream and in your DNA to transform your mindset, your body, your spirit, your energy.
Right.
And that is what you have identified over the years and maintain that love and that pride for me. And I'm thankful. I'm grateful.
Me too. Me too.
Yeah, man.
And I'm grateful for your existence, Sister Carol, because like I said earlier,
Give thanks.
you and Clive Hudson seen something in me. And I'll dare to say also before I came, because remember I became Muslim. You remember I became Muslim at a young age. You remember that? And I just came out of that community on Bushwick Avenue. And Clive, I used to win the reggae shows, and I was working in their restaurant, in the Muslim restaurant. And Jimmy Cliff used to come, and everybody used to come by me. And I used to ask Jimmy Cliff back in the day. He said, I asked him, how do you become a great reggae artist like yourself? He said, brother, just continue to learn and remember that all these things that you go through are just schools in life. So Cliff, listen what Cliff tell me, I'm working at a restaurant in 86.
Parts of your journey, my brother. Parts. These are all parts. And every single part of it is very important. Very vital. Very, very special. It's not about the destination right now.
Right.
You're logging and reflecting on the steps of your journey, which is very important. And every one of those steps have led you to be where you are today.
Yes, and it has. And to complete what I was about to say is that, it was so important that I got in front of the 12 tribes when you put me up there. And you did it, and World of Girls did it in front of the Brooklyn Museum too, and just had me do a cappella because the message was, Black unity and Black history and all that stuff to the point that I turned my song, that same song, into a children's book. Let We Tell the Story. I turned it into a children's book.
The song was black and white story.
Exactly, and the part of it was let we tell the story. So I turned that into a children's book based on the lyrics, because Bob Marley's children did that to his lyrics. And that's another way of leaving. And that's why I said y'all need to write some books too and change all your lyrics. I told her that too. Change your lyrics into books and watch. That's a whole nother level of people.
When we tell our story,
yes,
more than glory.
Exactly. Now, Nakeeba, being in this industry now, and you see, Spice is a relative of mine, distant relative, because her family is Hamilton, right there in Spanish Town, Portmore. So I know that she's and her father died at a young age, and she don't even know that yet. But I know of that history. She don't even know. I know. But being in the era now of reggae and dancehall and where it's going now, I'm admiring the Chronics of the world and a few other people. But now you're stepping in even more, especially with your mother being right there with you. What do you feel about the new female artists in your age group right now, my sister? Because they're in your age group.
Yeah. Thanks for this question. I feel privileged to be included. I feel like there's a lot of talent, yes, and a lot of energy, and I see the fruits of the sacrifices that people like my mother and Sister Nancy and Shelly Tunda and women that really picked up a mic when it wasn't as encouraged, or there weren't as many opportunities. I think that I embrace listening to what the women that are picking up the mic have to say, because a woman's story has a lot of complexity and diversities, and we go through ebbs and flows and ups and downs. And I think it's important to be able for me to be a part of that. And as a multi-genre artist, because I'm a hip hop artist, Afro beats, R&B, jazz, roots and culture. These things are innate to me because I grew up around my parents playing the sound. Right. So they just become a part of the lexicon of how I interpret music, or how music kind of flows through me. Right. So, to be able to be present at this time, and to listen and to hear a multiplicity of female voices saying different things, speaking to their realities in different ways is super important and significant. I just want women to always be authentic to their own voice and not to be doing what they think sells or what they think is popping or what they think someone else wants to hear or what they think the men might hear, even though men need to be inspired by music that women are making too. I want us to be grounded in our foundation and hold firm to our own truth in our own voice. And when that happens, I'm always happy as an artist because I can embrace all elements of the story. You know?
So, you know, that was so, you know, Nakeeba, I'm so proud of you, man. I'm proud of you, watching you, your other siblings who used to dance with your mother on the stage when they were children, and them big men out women right now. I remember them, you know, just coming in, little people just doing their thing with their mother. You know, I remember this. I grew up watching them. So to see that, you know, and I know you wasn't one of the dancers, it was your sister. I know it was your sister.
I was selling merchandise, so singing background.
Yeah, because you look, everybody, all the children, your mother and father's legacy and lineage is so strong. You can see the maroons, because my family's maroon and Arawak. You can see us, you know what I mean? We can see what we're here to do. And I'm so happy to hear how you articulate what you just said. You didn't down them, you just understood and gave them respect, because they're no matter what is being done. Like my book is No Promotion is Bad Promotion. No promotion is bad promotion, because it's just going to open the doors for more of y'all to keep on coming through. Like look at Lady Saw. Miriam, she changed over.
That's who we are to down people.
Yeah. Down people. Yes.
And a woman's story is her own story. Like I have no idea what any of the sisters have been through.
Exactly.
I don't know what has called them to music to be an expression. I don't know what kind of transformational tool that the Most High is using them as. Like I don't know that, and I'm not in a position of judgment or to judge anyone based on their musical expression. I just want us to remain authentic to our voice. Right. And remain authentic to what it is that we came to do as mothers of the earth, and be fruitful in that, in terms of what we produce, what we inspire, what we co-create, how we work together. Like I think me and my mother producing this project and working together hopefully will be so inspirational for sisters to just link up and connect and see how they could complement each other's skill set and put things out into the world. So big up to all my sisters, all y'all. I'm riding for y'all. I love y'all.
I want to play one of the songs real quick. I know YouTube is gonna flag me. I got this. I know. So,
right.
But I do want to play the Muma and Picnic. I want to play that one because that caught me because of the ska version, like, you know what I'm saying, caught me. So I said, because I grew up on that. So family, I'm gonna play another one of the songs. I opened up with Beyond the Sky, and I want to play another one of the songs, and this one is called Muma and Picnic Reunion. Check this out.
This is Mother Culture alongside Nakeeba Amaniyea. Mama and Picnic Reunion. Tighter than blood transfusion. So me nah go give you false hope. Me I go tell you plain as day. It's a Mama and Picnic Reunion, and it's happening right away. Oh,
Lord of mercy, a Mama and Picnic reunion family. Let me tell you, yo, that touched my soul. And Mama Carol, I don't know if you know this, but my cousin, or my mother's first cousin, was Dizzy Moore.
Okay.
The scout who found help under the
Oh,
storm.
this more very well.
Yes, that was my. Matter of fact, I talked to his brother Carole the other day. My Carole Beckford, and he told me that's the artist, the fine art.
Yeah, he was on that Reggae Japan splash tour with us in 1986.
Yes.
Yeah, he played the trombone for us.
Yeah. That's my cousin from the Scatterlights from back in the day. Yeah, that's my cousin. I know you didn't know that. That's on my mother's side. That was her first cousin, because they, and I talked to his brother, and his brother was telling me all of the things that they went through during that era of that type of music, the ska that you put.
First special brother who made a large contribution to this.
Exactly. And then, Ikel sent me the music Don Penn sang on. He did the trumpet for it.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
What? So, and on my father's side is Grace Jones. So I'm like, this is crazy.
You're well rounded. You're a celebrity yourself, man.
I ain't do that. I'm your family. That's it. But it's to hear what you're saying with the Mama and Picnic reunion, man. That was such a powerful, cause you brought me back to the old word, Mama and Picnic.
Reunion.
And so, who did know, it was a song made famous by Paul Simon, Mother and Child Reunion.
Right.
Since I was like about 6 years old.
Wow.
I just love that song. But later on in life, when I felt like I have this idea of doing a reggaeized version, I wanted to do it with one of the brothers, like maybe Buju Banton or Damian Marley or one of these youths. But when time I go in on myself deeply, I said, but I'm not really my biological picnic them there. I'm a daughter there. I can't sing and can't come here, I'm a girl.
Mm-hmm.
So we just did it. I just realized it, and it's also to bring families together.
Yes,
it's all about bringing families together, because right now all across the world you have families that they don't get along.
Yeah.
And there are things that come in and divide the family and split the family, and once that happens, it's just doomed for chaos. So hopefully out of this relationship or this project with me and my daughter, it can encourage more coming together and more unification within the family.
Right.
The first institution or the family, they build the government.
Right. And we only got like 15 more minutes. I'm not going to keep y'all too long. I see it's on VP Records, VP album. That's what it's VP. Big up to,
distributed by VP.
Yes, let's clarify that. Distribute. Big up to VP. I grew up with them, of course. Enough respect to the whole family over there. I haven't been there in a while, since I live in Georgia now, Sister Carol. So, in the mountains of Georgia, like Blue Mountains, not Stone Mountain. But
when you say you're living in Georgia now on the Stone Mountain, we've been getting a lot of letters saying, when are we coming to Atlanta? Maybe you'll be the one to bring us there and make it happen.
That would be, I haven't promoted reggae in a long time. I can do it. I know I can still do it. I still have the access.
Maybe if you don't think you can do it,
I can do it.
Someone who can do it and make it happen.
We're gonna talk off the air about that, because I have venues. I have venues still.
Like when you Stone Mountain, I said, so much mountain. How much time we get later? Say when we are come to Georgia, but we don't say everything is time.
I go reach.
Anywhere the mountain there, Jamaica there. So we there. so when what's so funny? I ran into the guy that used to run Veggie Castle, the chef from Veggie Castle on Church Avenue. I ran into that guy. He owns a restaurant out here. So maybe I need to go talk to him and see if he wants to do something, and Lance and all these guys, because everybody love and respect you. You supported a lot of them and everybody. So, but this album.
Brother Simon, real quick, I just want to mention the album is being distributed by VP Records, but it is a joint production between my mother's label, Black Cinderella Productions, and my label, X Productions. So it's important that folks know that we really put in the time, effort, and energy to co-produce this in unison, and then utilize, big up to VP as a distributor to make sure it gets to the masses in a grand way. So props to the mixers, the producers, the beat makers, all the songwriters, the musicians, especially the women in these male dominated fields where it's not always, an opportunity for you to step in. Props to you all, and it's very, very achievable and attainable, and you could do it, and you got it. So get it done.
I'm so surprised it's still male dominated. To tell you the truth, I'm so surprised. To tell you the truth, because y'all are making a significant. I see Sister Mama Nancy coming out again and coming along. I'm coming strong. I see even Lady Ann is even trying to make her thing. I mean, I'm seeing them come. A world of girls popping back up.
We need each other. We need the balance. Feel me? Like we need each other. But for very long, the voices that have been centered have been men. And it's important that the women step into their role in that balance, as well as we see the world kind of shifting in the realm of the divine feminine. So we understand that there is reckoning when balance is off kilter. You know what I'm saying?
In the grassroots, right?
Yeah.
They're now coming to really think about it. Does it really make sense? You're telling me that woman came from the rib of man? No kind of sense.
European domination. That's European.
Spiritually, biologically.
No, they don't make sense.
Everybody came from the womb.
Right.
For sure.
That's right.
And so we want to make sure that
respect is due.
And I think I tell people all the time, I only went to jail once for fighting 7 police officers for my mother. And I'm still alive. Mind you, I'm here. So obviously something went right and not wrong, and it is very important. And I've always been one to, when I used to bring the lecturers, I used to bring the male and the female together, Ashra Kwesi and his wife, Dr. Valentine and Queen Afua at that time when they was together. And all of that, I used to bring these people together, Dr. Africa and his wife. I used to bring these people together.
See how powerful you are?
I mean, that's when I left, when I left dancehall and reggae, I just started doing the consciousness and bringing those guys and working with Sabi and all these people.
That's powerful. That's powerful.
Yeah, thank you, Sister Carol. I received that because Queen Afua said I got to learn to receive. Sometimes I just throw it back off because I love to help people. But to see what you and your daughter and the whole family is accomplishing, and I don't know what the rest of the siblings are doing on their own, but I know they're still a part of this legacy and this lineage. I'm just proud to see, and I'm so enthused myself. And the only regret I ever have is not incorporating my family into my reggae business or my other business. That's the only regret I have, and not doing that. And even when I was in the dance hall and doing all these shows at SOBs, that's the only thing, because they was young and I didn't know how to bring the younger, but you knew how to do. Y'all had a formula, and you and Dino made it happen. And look what's coming out of the glory of what y'all did and produced and put out there, man. And I it's from the heart.
Well, we keep it real.
Yes.
We definitely was in love with each other.
Yes.
And I can truly say the Most High did the rest.
Yes.
Because you're telling me about writing a book. Me have to know the formula for write the book to say, well, you do this and you put 2 of that and 3 of this and 1. No. Yeah.
And one of the children gonna do it for you. I'm gonna let you know that right now. One of them gonna do it.
It's going down.
And soon come, right? Soon come. That's soon come.
I think with family though, with family, sometimes there is no blueprint. Sometimes you're doing things that you've never seen done with your own 2 eyes. You may have an ancestral memory or linkage to it, but there's sometimes, and our ancestors did things that they never seen done. So it's important that we lead with love as our law, to allow for things to come into alignment, the ways in which they should. And that allows for the steps and the stumbles, right? As long as we stumbling forward, as long as we fighting forward, I'm about that life. Siblings. Shout out to the siblings, and they're all doing amazing things in their own right.
Jamal,
give thanks for them.
Jawara,
Give thanks.
And 13 grandchildren now.
Yeah, man.
How many? Wait, say it again. How many?
13.
You know, I have 9 children. I have 15 grandchildren. So we right there. So we right there. You know, we right there. And all of them didn't have children yet, you know, which is crazy. 4 of the boys and 1 girl had all the children, but the rest of them ain't have all the children yet. So,
you see, when these children, no one gave us like a handbook.
Yes, nobody.
And so this and that is that.
Nobody.
We just learn from our parents, our ancestors.
Yeah.
And we kept it, you know, in the hands of the Most High at all times.
You know.
And this is where we are today.
Give thanks.
In closing, I have one more question. Sister Carol, of course, legacy and what you would like to see. That's directed to you, and then I'm gonna direct the question to okay. For what would you like to see 100 years from now, Sister Carol, with the name Sister Carol? What would you like to see with your legacy of that name? 100 years. Let's come on. We're tapped into the universe. We're beyond the skies now. We're Dogon like. We're Dogon history like. Or Dogon did it. let's map it out.
There will be, you know, a story to tell for the youths them to learn that there once was a woman called Sister Carole, and she did this and she did that. Like how I grew up knowing, seeing Bob Marley, Donny Wheeler, you know, this generation are reading about them now. So we say 100 years from one them read, say, you know, we did this and we stood for this and we let integrity be the main ingredient in most of what we do.
Yes.
And you know, it just a legacy that continues on its own through my children, through my grandchildren, through my great grandchildren.
Yeah.
You know, to be remembered, like how we read about, you know, our ancestors now.
Yeah.
Right. Powerful. Now, Nakeeba, you now, in the age of AI, where do you want to see the legacy of your family through this whole new technological age? Some of us as older people, we kind of balancing it off. We don't want to put our all into it. You got people consulting AI like it's their therapist now.
Yep.
What do you want to see from the music, the legacy? How will you use technology moving forward?
Awesome. I love this question. This question is beautiful. I want people to tap into the real AI, the ancestral intelligence.
Boom.
I want people to know that there's nothing that we're doing now that we haven't done.
Yes.
And haven't conquered. And all of these new ways of being are just reiterations of us, right? Our original binary codes, our original ways of thinking and being. I want young people in particular to see beyond the sky, like beyond their depth and realms of perception of themselves. I want African children in particular to understand their importance as the originators and the founders of our creation and civilization here. And I want them to carry that in a prideful way in everything that they do, because we're going to be here in the beginning, we're going to be in the middle, we're going to be at the end. So if we don't recommit to ourselves and knowing ourselves and showing up as ourselves, those things will be lost. And I, in partnership with young people, always champion them being platformed to lead, because you're not really going to move anything if you don't involve and heavily insist that young people not only be respected, but be platformed in their leadership roles. I want the storytelling to live on. I want the artistry to live on. I want the music to be the soundtracks to way people move through their healing, move through figuring things out, move through having a good time. I want those things, as music is that universal language that we have across the globe. I want people to just kind of embed it in everything that they do and what they ingest in their system. And I'm looking forward to the works of my children, their children's children, and so on and forth, because we're not here to expire. We're not here to, to be done. We just come.
Yes,
More music, more love, more life, and more energy to really make sure that we resonate with the world. I want people to stay in community with us. I want people to follow us on social media. I want people to stay involved in the movement and speak to what you want for yourselves and your lives and your children and your community from a real grounded space. So 100 years from now, we're going to still be here shining brighter than ever.
That's right. And you know, I want to show y'all something, people. I want to show y'all something. Look at the person on one of my flyers back in the day, Sister Carol. Right there. I produced all this. Mike and Jared, Sister Carol, Papa San, all this I was producing.
Yeah, man.
That's powerful. That's powerful.
Yeah.
I still have it in my book. All of it is being still sold. So when I left the business, I wrote a book about what I left. And I just kept it right there. And I'm still making finance for the legacy right now. That's why I think
that's part of what we're doing too. We're planting seed for generational wealth.
Exactly, for generational wealth. And
shout outs to everybody that's coming up in the chat, brother.
Yeah, they're coming on. They're coming on. I see Mama Ella. I see
showing us a lot of energy, more love and more respect to the people that are committed to supporting this beautiful brother and his platform and connect with us as we are an extension of his platform.
Yes.
So, for real.
And
we welcome your energy being a part of this conversation, but we thank you immensely. One perfect love, everybody, and I hope you're having a great day. If you're not, have a greater tomorrow.
I'm going to close out with one song. Which one y'all choose? I like Be Alone, to tell you the truth, but y'all, which one you want to choose?
Be Alone.
you
like Be Alone.
I'm going to close out with that. I want to thank y'all so much, man, for
this song.
Allowing me the time. And let's not hold back. And we're going to do it again. And let me see what we're going to do here in Georgia. Because I'm going into a New Year cycle next year. So I want to really get back on point with that. I think this is like a next catalyst for me to come back into the.
Yeah.
Well, you know, it's like Mother Earth, Mother Nature, Mama Africa. And you're tuning into Nakeeba Amaniyea alongside Mother Culture. So in everything we do, we pray that the healing is a big part of it. The music, especially. There's a song entitled Herbal is Natural. And when people step to me and say, Sister Carol, I can't stop listening to this song. I use this song to do this. I use it. It means my favorite so much more to me. I hear, a song is on the chart or it's not on the chart? No. We're not dealing with no chart. We are dealing with the heart. See?
Yeah.
Stay connected with us.
Thank you for this opportunity. Thank you for the time. And I'm very pleased and proud of you on how you moving. Just keep moving, my brother. All right, one perfect love. And thank you so much for having us on your platform.
So I'll play the herbal is natural. Okay?
Herbal is natural. It's to you.
I'll play. It's only I wanted to play the one that both of y'all are on, but I know she's on herbal.
We usually play the ones that both of us are on.
Play Be Alone.
So okay, I'll be there. All right, one love, man. Love y'all so much. Thank you so much, and y'all be safe.
More power, more access, and more open doors and more abundance to you.
And I'll call you later. We're gonna see what we're gonna talk. We're gonna talk about it. Give me like next week, and I'll call y'all. All right, and then let's see what we can do in Georgia for at least February, at least Black History Month, You know, all right.
Yes, brother Simon.
All right, one love. Take care. All right, this is the song "Be Alone."
I was some little man I go with them tired self. Yeah, you hear me? Kiba, send them back on the shelf.
Who told you that I would be here waiting? Who lied to you? What kind of games you playing? I done bought my heart and my soul, only in exchange for these nights so cold. Now you coming back so bold. I'd rather be alone. Be alone, yeah. I love you in every single way. Beyond the fancy cars and movie star gang, not in my heart and my soul.
Me change the lock, take away yourself, and me no idiot. Go find yourself a storage and a bother come back. Me prefer live ya with some roach and a one rat than to have you chilling here in a my spot. Tired to tell yourself big one and leave me. Fed up on you but you still not believe me. Not tolerate no more stupidity. Me prefer companion over company.
Family, like they said, they'd rather be alone. Like she said, I love the song. I know it's a healing song, and I want to tell them goodbye officially, and well, not goodbye, but more love and more life all the time. Thank y'all so much again for coming on the show. I love y'all immensely, and there's nothing you could do about it, man. I love y'all so much. There's nothing you could do about how much I love it.
Listen to the album, people. Please tap in with us. Tap in with us on our socials, Nakeeba Roots, Sister Carole Official.
Yes.
Look forward to being community to you, and look forward to seeing us this spring. Beyond the Sky Tour. The Chiron is showing our information.
All of it.
With us, yeah.
And the meet and greet. Tell the people where the meet and greet is at.
In Brooklyn, Sunday at 6 p.m. at Ujama Health Foods. That's 406 Utica Avenue.
Yes.
Come through, come vibe with us. Hola CD, hola posta.
Yes.
Music, you know what I'm saying?
And there'll be some surprises.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm sure that, you know, that day happens to be Dick Gregory's birthday. So big up to Dick Gregory, the late great Dick Gregory, Baba, who's helped me out too, man.
Give us some energy.
12.
But thank y'all very much, man. And tell Dino and give everybody a hug and love for me, man. You know,
October 12th.
As we
Sunday,
say,
October 12th.
As we say, you know,
yeah.
bigger more.
Yeah, bigger more. One love. Yes, all right.
One love.
All right. Family. Let me give that a round of applause. Let's give the great icon a well-deserved round of applause. The one, the only, Sister Carole, and a beautiful daughter. Beautiful daughter. A beautiful daughter. A beautiful daughter. Nakeeba, man, Nakeeba in the building, man. Oh, what a beautiful family. And I tell you, they're a beautiful family. They are a beautiful family, man. It's like I watched it, like I watched the children grow, man. It's like, you know, in this business. And, you know, I'm going to close out. No more need to be said. I'm going to say, like Dr. B would say, I forgive myself, my family, and others for imperfection, but I'm thankful for my life. And like Dr. Blair would say, please, Universal Creator, know in my heart that I love you. Please protect me and this planet on which I live now. Please open my mind, my soul, and my spirit to only receive truth and your love now. Family, have a great day, afternoon, or evening. Remember, I love you because I love me. Have a great day, and make sure you support. I posted on the link. It'll be tagged and pinned to the top of the link. It's posted on Facebook. I'm posting it on Instagram. Also, I'm broadcasting on Instagram and Facebook also. So big up to everybody that's been watching on YouTube, Instagram, and on Facebook. Family, have a great day, afternoon, and evening. Be safe. Continue to be great. You have been watching King Simon Presents Only Quality People with my guests who were on earlier, the one, the only Sister Carole and Nakeeba Amaniyea. All right. Beyond the Sky. Go get it right now. Go get it. Go stream it. And if you can make it in Brooklyn on Utica Avenue, beautiful vegetarian and health spot, come on over. The Eventbrite is also in the links too. Take care and one love.